Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to show you how to descale your OXO 9-cup coffee maker. So I'll be descaling it per the manufacturer's instructions. So is your coffee not as hot as it used to be? Is it taking a lot longer to brew your coffee? Does your coffee not taste as good? And is your coffee maker getting really loud? Those are all signs that it could be time to descale. So they also give you a warning when it's time to descale. So I'm going to show you, is this light on steady? It's flashing right now because I don't have water, but if that red light is on steady, that means it's time to descale. And they say they'll light that icon after 90 cycles as a reminder that it's time to descale. And so we've got to put this machine into descale mode. So there's two ways of doing it. If the light is on, you're going to follow these directions. I'm going to be doing it manually. You can also descale this manually. So if your descale light is on, you're going to follow the procedure as far as filling it up with descaling solution, but you're going to turn that knob to the right until the 9 appears. And the LED turns red, the ring turns red, and then you're going to press the OXO button. So follow my procedures as far as filling it up with vinegar. Okay, so first thing, make sure your carafe is empty. We need the filter basket installed, but we don't want a filter installed. And then make sure you've got your water out of here on the reservoir. So I'm going to fill it up to the 4-cup mark with vinegar, and then from the 4 to the 9 with fresh water. So here I've got distilled white vinegar. You can use just regular white vinegar. And just pour it in there right to the 4 mark. Now I'm going to go from 4 to the max, which is 9 cups with fresh water. That gives me a little bit less than a 1-to-1 ratio as far as the vinegar to water. Okay, so I've got my water and my vinegar installed. Now at this point, if your red light is on, you're just going to turn this dial until you see the 9 and then press the brew button. But I got to do something a little different. I've got to unplug the coffee maker. Okay, so I've got the coffee maker unplugged. And it says when I plug it in, I got to hold the OXO button, which is the brew button, and plug it in at the same time, and then that -9 icon will appear. So let's try it out. Okay, it worked. There's the -9. So now all I got to do is press the brew button one more time, and now it's starting to brew. So at this point, it looks just like it's brewing a normal coffee. That turned back to white, and this icon came on. And it should start brewing the water and the vinegar. Now, once it's done brewing the water and the vinegar, we got to do some fresh water rinses. Okay, so don't be alarmed. Nothing's going to happen for about 3 minutes. And then all of a sudden, it does start brewing. So the white ring comes on, that comes on, but nothing really happens. And it's what it's doing, it's soaking. So it's letting that vinegar kind of soak on the heating element. And then it's going to start brewing it. So it only brews a little bit and stops. So this is going to take a little bit. You can see it just brewed a little bit, now it stops. It's going to let it soak. Okay, so this pause wasn't that long. So now it's brewing again. Okay, so again, it's just brewing a little bit and stopping, brewing a little bit and stopping. It will eventually brew all of that water and vinegar through the machine. Okay, so that took about 30 minutes to run all the water and the vinegar through. Now I'm going to go wash this out with soap and water, the brew basket, and the carafe to get all that vinegar and taste and smell out of it. Okay, so now that I've got the filter basket all washed out, the carafe is empty, I'm going to fill this up now with fresh water to the max. I'm out of descale mode, so now I'm just going to press a brew, do a 5 to 9, and do a normal brew with just fresh water through the machine. I'm going to do 2 to 3 of these to get that vinegar taste and smell out of the machine. So if you've got really hard water, you need to descale about every 3 to 6 months. Thanks everybody for watching.